Good evening, students, everybody. Welcome to the class to study translation. My name is Thongma. I'm with you online learning and teachings today. Today is 28th of April 2020. It's nice to welcome to the class online the students DEM 6.1, DE 6.1 and DE 6.2, and nice to meet you on slideshow, PPP, PowerPoint study. You cannot meet me, you cannot see me my face. Actually I want to record with a video, but accidentally I cannot go to Logos, so I don't have I prepare for PowerPoint already to explain for you to study today. Actually look at me and the slides. Okay, first I have to explain both language, Lao and English. Okay, welcome. Are you ready to start? Yes, please. Translation. The outline today, I'm going to teach you about definitions of translation. Second one, terms of translation, and the third one, methods of translation. Okay, follow me. Okay, start. Actually, every subject you study, you have to, learn the definition of each one to make sure that the key word you understand exactly. For example, you study writing. What is writing? Reading. What is reading? Speaking. What is speaking? Grammar. What is grammar? So this is general to understand what the definition. Okay, come to see. I have a question for you. What is translation? Maybe somebody translation from one language to another language. Yes, you're right. The experts, they say that the researchers, they give many meanings, many definitions of the translation. It's a very big translation. Okay. One, translation is connecting people in the world. Why is it connecting people? Communicate. Okay. What thing you can communicate with them is language, right? You don't know language, so that you will not know anything from them. The second one, translation, is sharing culture and knowledge. What is culture? Because people will have knowledge of their culture. Third one, translation is opening a window to the world. It's very important, you see. Well, so why? That's why when we have a different culture, different language, with different societies, so that's why we have a translator or middleman to know each other in people in the world. It's been connecting people in the world. The fourth one, translation, is saving lives. Why is saving lives? Saving lives. For example, if we have like a COVID-19 now, the Chinese expert want to help us. If you don't know the language, they cannot understand you, right? So many questions you can ask you. For example, this one is translation is abolishing barriers and borders. So everything is no barriers for you. Okay. Translation is stimulating global economics. No. So some vocabulary will complete, so you can open a dictionary. I cannot translate every word for you now. I just make you sure understanding the definitions of translation. The last one, translation is serving the communities in mankind. Serving, service, right? So these definitions, to summarize, the translation is both art and science. Is transferring meaning from one language to another. See, from one Lao to English to languages, for example, by attempting to keep the original meanings in order to make readers understand in the same way as the source word does, right? So this is I give you really short definition. Actually, many this just identify translation is. So just a little bit. Okay, you can modify, you can say more. Okay, two. I have to explain for you. What do you think? How many types of translation? Only from oral, literally, or document or something. Okay, come to with me. So according to ONS 1996, translation identify translation topic can be provided 6 times. 6 times. So it means that ประเภทของการแปลมีอยู่6ประเภทนะพวกเราเนาะ Okay, you can follow me. What are they? So one, cultural text. Cultural text. Text แปลบริบทcultural is connecting to cultural. You see, the first one I give you definition of translation. One of them is culture, right? Including adaptations of the comedies, you know comedies, yeah, and fairs. So many advertisements, propaganda, and publish notice. In principle, since a particular language group is being targeted, source language culture expression instance or replaced by equivalent receptors language expression and stories. So these can help you to understand about our culture, style, equipment, language, and others. Right? This one try. So any document related to these ones. The next one, information text. Information text, it give you knowledge, give you information, give you data, right? Information text may be standardized or ordered. The facts are all important, and the purpose of the language is to clarify them and make them agreeable to the readership, right? So the next one, information text can be standardized order but other standardized form. Standardized text included medical report, technical report, agendas and minutes of the meeting, receipts, directions for use, instruction, and more higher degree. These, alright. This is manuals, algorithm, rites, and ceremonies. So patterns, traditional, specific variation, expert evidence, and traditions, sentences, and others. Right. So number 3 is talking social text. What does it mean, social text? Right. Okay, social text ranges from psychology to text appeal as in everyday. The fourth one, legal and official text. Legal, legal official text. It means that legal text are the titles unique course in moral supremacy text to such an extent that the sense of their themes frequently has to be identified. Gained. So I have to stop for this and then continue. Number 5.